Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Chelsea, and they take on Fulham.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Well, the season ticket holders here at Stamford Bridge have been truly spoiled because just have a look at Chelsea's home record. Wonderful stuff, Lee.
Yeah, 15 wins in 17 home games is beyond impressive. It describes a team that's hungry, driven, determined and above all brimming with confidence on their own patch. It's a super record, it really is.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And in attack, it's the very pacey Timo Werner. And this is the team Fulham have selected. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. Two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And the fans settling into their seats here at Stamford Bridge. We're underway. Havertz. This is Thiago Silva. Now with Havertz. Azpilicueta. And he could really get at the opposition. Ziyech. And the problem not completely solved. There it is! The first goal in the derby. A special moment.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a terrible effort at clearing your lines, giving the ball away. And from there, they never recover, and the coach will be tearing his hair out.
So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. John McGinn. Jonathan Dos Santos. And they have possession again. Azpilicueta. Rice with it. Thiago Silva. This is Azpilicueta. This is Thiago Silva. Werner. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Kai Havertz. Werner. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Corner it is for Chelsea. Played into the centre of the box. It wasn't an especially high-quality header, was it?
Well, that was like one of mine, or more to the point, like one of yours, Derek.
You're spot on with that assessment, Lee. Conte. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Azpilicueta. Kai Havertz. Werner. Conte. Oh, it's mischievous. Well, the keeper committed himself. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Now the delivery, but the keeper takes command of the situation. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, and he puts away the second chance, but the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
You can see how tight this group is, Derek, straight over to the manager. Well, as we see again, Derek, this is why you shoot across the keeper. Always a chance of a rebound, and the keeper's punished. Good goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, a second goal for them here. Jonathan Dos Santos. McGinn.
Chelsea certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. If you don't control the ball in midfield, it's very difficult to have enough of the ball to create chances for your strikers, and really has been a dominant performance.
Not the best challenge, free kick. John McGinn. And that's an important intervention. Eina. Kongolo. Given away by Chelsea. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And the pass, a good one. And just slightly offside. Ziyech. Now with Havertz. Declan Rice. And Kai Havertz. Very good interception. Lookman. Eina. He's enjoying space. Jonathan Dos Santos. Crisp tackling. And successfully cut out. Jonathan Dos Santos. And the emphasis is on creativity. Could play it in. An attack full of promise. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. And there goes the half-time whistle. Chelsea living up to their billing as the team with the best home record in the league.
Well, the reason why their home record is the best is there for all to see. Powerful, creative, dynamic, brilliant football. I'm sure we're going to see more of that in the second half, and hopefully more goals.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Lookman. Great block from Thiago Silva. Pulisic. A bit sloppy in possession. Aina. Here's Anderson. Well, there's been speculation out there for a while now, but if the reports are to be believed, Atletico Madrid will have a new player on the books, Lee.
Well, Derek, I've heard a figure of around £45 million, and that would be about right for this type of player. We'll have to wait and see if it's enough money to prize him away.
And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure.
Well, Chelsea have struggled with possession of it, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
Just cutting off the supply. Chilwell. And Pulisic has it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Over it comes. Punching it clear. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Pulisic. On to Werner. Werner. And still a chance. Given away by Pulisic. Just a quick reminder, we'll have live coverage of the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's Chelsea against Atletico.
Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be crazy for that once.
It might be. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Really fine initial touch. McGinn. Manu Trigueros. Achiampong. Might be a chance here. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Conte. There's a slide rule pass. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And it crossed the touch. Aina.
Fulham stats for possession, brilliant. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Manu Trigueros. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Fulham taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Alert defending. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Chance to cross. Not really the ideal clearance. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Declan Rice. And given away. Well, the danger is still there. And I think the threat has been averted. Pulisic. And now passing it through. And he's found a bit of daylight. Havertz! And there it is! That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, as we can see again here, he knows exactly what he's doing and kids all the defenders with the cutback. And that eventually leads to what amounts to a simple task of rounding the goalkeeper. 2v1, there's only one winner. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Tete. John McGinn. Kongolo. Manu Trigueros has it. Moving forward effectively. Really good challenge. Jorginho. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Pulisic. This is Sergio Ramos. Thiago Silva. Well, by playing... And that is that. The referee brings this match to an end, and Chelsea get the 3 points. Lee, what did you make of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it never really looked in any doubt in my mind. Creative up top, so many ideas from midfield, and we have come to expect results like that. Super display. They're a tough nut to crack, this lot.